All right, and we're back. We're in week 3. We're playing against the Louisiana Rajun-Cajuns. We started out 0-2, but maybe, just maybe, this might be our first win. Got a couple ideas of things that I want to change up. Some things that I liked last week, which I saw. Other things that I didn't like as much. But it's all going to lay on the defense this week. Defense in the last 2 weeks hasn't been good. Let up like 40 in each game. So got to play aggressive, but also got to play a little more conservative on most of these downs, because that's really what's been killing us, these open field long tackles. And we're going to start aggressive. That's Womack. Sack on the first play. Should be pretty good start to get him off the field. Out in a weird set. All my DBs are following, so if they run, it's not going to be that good. But there's going to be a lot of guys there, so it's going to be a really easy stop, pushing them on 3rd and 12. All right, here we go. Now it's 3rd and 12. Looks like they'll probably run a vertical concept. Don't know, though. It looks like they aren't going to get it. That's Gore with the breakup. Going to be 4th down, punting us the ball back. All right, so looking at the offense, Cody Rourke, he's going to be our guy. He's the person we need to run behind. Doesn't look like they have anyone who's insanely great, but definitely good enough to do some damage on our team. Let's start out with weak back dive. Going to be going to the right side to start. Going to be a short gain of about 3 yards. And I said last game that I want to get the ball to my fullback and my 2 running backs a little more often. My quarterback can't do it all, frankly. And I think that Cuffy right here, he's going to be that guy who's going to be a big difference maker on offense, especially in those short yardage situations. I saw it last week when he had that short touchdown, but I'm not too confident yet. Let's try triple here. Pass it. Let's try this corners play. It looks like they're going to leave this wide open, but he's going to drop it. Would have been a good play if he caught it, but it's going to be 3rd and 8. Probably going to have to punt it, but we'll see if we can get it. I like the running back on this play, but I also like that inside breaking route, and that's going to be caught. I thought it was a little too far behind him, but it's going to be a 1st down. I'm going to start inside. Cuffy's going to go nowhere. Alright, so we're kicking out the rocket toss. Also nowhere again. Probably had a little bit of space outside, but nothing there. This play used to run a lot in Madden, so we'll see how it works. I like B on the outside or circle, but we'll see if he can get it. It's going to be broken up. But 54 looks like a little too far, but the wind is in our favor. And that's literally going nowhere. Actually, the worst kick I've ever seen in my entire life. They're going to get the ball back. Hopefully we can get a stop on defense once again. Motion over. It's going to be a sweep. And that's going to be really good stop right there by Caldwell. There we go. All right, it's going to be... If he threw that, that would have been an interception, but probably going to hit that inside concept, but that's going to be way outside. Going to be 4th down. All right, so they're giving me a weird front, so I'm going to try and run inside zone split, flip to the other side maybe, so you can get something out of it. Yeah, that's going to be a nice gain. Going to be about 9-ish yards. All right, here we go. Back in wishbone, and we're just going to hand it right off to our fullback. He's going to get a nice gain. 5 carries already, 32 yards. Looks like he's going to be our guy this game. They're running a 3-4, which gives me a lot of unbalanced fronts. That's not what I wanted to do at all. And they're going to get it back. And are they going to take it back? Oh, man. You hate to see it. I was trying to pitch it out to the running back, but there was a blocker in the way. And to make matters worse, there's a penalty on it. Not going to matter, but they're going to go up early, 7-0. Those 2 defensive drives were nothing at all anymore. All right, and we're back on offense now. I'm going to try this play out of the triple set. Didn't really like it. Be something I stick with. Jamie Lang shouldn't have kept that, but it's going to be a 1st down. Run. See if it opens up in the middle, and kind of does. Just a little bit. See what happens. That wrong read, but Mahler is going to make a good broken 2 tackles. Gonna make it about 3rd and 3 now. Alright, 3rd and 3. I tried this play last week and it worked well. So I'm gonna try the power O again, and just not gonna be enough. I know it's early, but I wanna go for it. This looks like one of those games. We're about at midfield, so if we don't get it, we don't get it. But I have faith that Cuffy's going to get it, and he does. Looks like correct read, and he's got to pitch that out. But good play. He got hit really hard. It's going to be 2nd quarter now. But so far, outside of that one play, we've been doing okay. Better than these past 2 weeks. Let's see. You're going to flip that weak back dive. Hand off to Mahler, and nothing. About 2 yards. Gives us a good 3rd down situation, though. I know every single kid in their life has probably ruined wishbone before, but it works. I mean, it works. Cuffy's been doing really well. 7 for 43. He's averaging about 6 yards a carry. Gonna try different play out of this set. Gonna try double ISO. Give it to Quick, and I actually like the way that play looked. Could have had a little more if we got a little more outside, but I'll take the 7-yard carry. Just tried one of the different plays, and that does not work. So the halfback lead didn't work that well, but the ISO worked just fine. Gonna run slants, and really nothing there. So our 2nd, 4th down on the drive. Coming out in shallow cross. I'm trying to hit my triangle receiver, and he comes wide open. 1st down. Alright, gonna try triple option out of the pistol here. He comes after it, pitch it out. Nice. This play looks like it should work though, this fullback pitch. They're too far bunched outside, and this is gonna be an easy walk-in touchdown. Alright, here we go. We're back on defense. Trying a single high safety blitz, and big hit. That's Wolfe. Should know all about him. If you've been paying attention to these videos to this point, he's been phenomenal. 2nd string linebacker, but he sees the field a lot, especially he's been really good on special teams. That's going to be almost a breakup by Gore. Number 17 on that play. Going to be 3rd down. Going to send in a little bit extra pressure, sending the safety down as well. See what they run out of this pistol set. Looks like it's going to be read option. It's going to be stopped. That is Jayshawn Red, our defensive end. He's a phenomenal player. He's got extremely high power move, I remember from when I was checking the early roster. Looks like they're too far outside, so I'm just going to pass it out to the fullback, and he's going to be going back to weak back dive, but going to hand it inside actually to the fullback. Cuffy goes nowhere. That is man, and nothing is really there. Played it really well. Do I go for it? Yeah, we're going for it. Gonna go for it again. Let's see what we got here. Same play that worked last time with shallow cross. That's gonna be easy 1st down. Alright, we tried this play earlier. Didn't work. We're gonna try it again. And this time, I don't know. Let's try this play. Running back's open. Get it to him. Breaks the tackle. Way extra yards. About 10, 15 extra. Alright, it's going to be 1st and 10 from about the 30, and that's the wrong read. Let's try this play again. These angle routes work really well, but I should have thrown it to triangle. He was wide open. I missed that read, but I don't know what those little warning signs look like from the 2 guys on the left side a second ago. But let me get it to just throw it up. It's an arm punt, really. I'm kind of indifferent about that one. Big hit by our lineman, but works as an arm punt. Cover 3, and that's an easy. Oh, thought he was gonna stop, and he just kept going. Coming on Robinson here. Hopefully, Jayshawn Red comes in again for a huge play. He's been really good so far this season. I'd like to see the success continue. He's been phenomenal. Gonna be 2nd and 20, and completes it. But they only got about 6 seconds left. Looks like they're probably gonna throw up a Hail Mary. Maybe we can come down with it. Hopefully they don't. But looks like we're gonna send this to a 7-7 half. Into the end zone, and that's gonna be Dunbar with the pick. Gonna be 7-7 a half. Their offense has not done anything at all, but they still have that defensive touchdown to hang their hat on. So it's going to be tied up 7-7. Second half. Let's see. It might be a misalignment here. They have my read keys on the other side on that play, so I might be able to exploit that later. Let's try it right now. Let's see what happens. That read guy's on the other side, so it should be wide open, and it is. A little more out left, we would have had more yards, but Cuffy's going to push it to an early 2nd and 3. And this might be a good play to run rocket toss with. Hopefully that linebacker kicks in, but their safety's blitzing on the other side. And that's going to be nice first down. Juke. Almost. Got hit really hard there. Remember, Quick is only a junior. He's only a junior, so we'll see how high his overall goes up next year. I don't really know how high they can fluctuate in training, but I've seen some like pretty insane jumps from some of the YouTube videos I've been watching. Guys going up by like 7, 8 overalls, which I never saw that when I played old NCAA games. They'd maybe go up by 5 if you're lucky, but we're going to try rocket toss the other side now. Mahler should have some speed to get to the outside now. Here we go. It's going to be linebackers right there. Still get about 4 yards. Probably could have kicked it outside, but I'd rather just go the next down. I should have just called a timeout, but give me 3rd and 5. Going back to shallow cross, you're going to see a lot of the same passing plays, really, because it doesn't have a lot of variety in my playbook. They're going to be blitzing on the inside, and running back, I don't know. And he's wide open, but it sails. I don't know how you're going to give me a fully yellow correct pass and then just sail it right by him. That's disappointing for sure. All right, they're going to do inside zone. Another big hit. If you remember, Brockwell is a really, really good safety. I haven't seen anything out of him, to be honest, but at least he has a high overall. He might go to the NFL or something, but I don't know. And remember, they're not real players at the end of the day. This is NCAA auto-generated, but they're pretty cool, so I can't complain too much. All right, we're sending in the heat. That's going to be 4th and 1. That's Brockwell. I said he didn't do anything, but he made a stop right there. So I'm going to start off with a run inside with fullback. Pretty solid. I'll take it. Going back to weak back dive. Giving it to Quick. Gonna push it for a 3rd and 1. Here we go. Back into the wishbone. High school looking offensive play. They're going to really stack the box here, but they're stacking on the wrong side, so we should easily get this. It's going to be a nice first down and then about 5 extra yards. Cuffy's got 68 yards so far. It's really working that we're starting giving the ball more. This might be what we need to start winning games, because the first games I was trying to figure out who can do what, and I think I've started to figure out who's actually good on offense. Gonna send it to Mahler, 2-back, just gonna hand it down the middle for a first down. Option. That linebacker is way too far outside. It's gonna be really easy to go inside on him. Looks like a play I can run rocket toss against, but I'm just gonna go midline to. This is our backup fullback. Let's go with QB power. Gonna be an easy first down, nice little cutback for our quarterback. Counter option. And I should have just handed it to the fullback. It was all green grass right there. Their team on offense has not done anything this game. Gonna go into QB power. Actually, no, I'm just gonna go back into this play. Hand it off to the fullback this time. Nice first down. Channel, here we go. Gonna run that pitch back. And not bad, 3 yards. I'll take 3 yards when I can get it, honestly. Gonna try this play. I'm gonna motion out Mahler. See if Quick can do anything with it. And yes, he can. Make it a 3rd and 2. Gonna go back to the halfback dive here. This time I got Mahler in there in the backfield. So let's see. Gonna be a really good block by Rourke. And that's gonna be a first down. They're running that reverse play, but Fullback probably is going to be super open down the middle. Nice. Going to try handing it off to Mahler. He's going to get stopped. 3rd down and goal. Just going to switch out to this triple option play. It looks interesting. And it's going to be 4th and goal on the 1. Big decision here. I'm going to go for my wishbone fullback trap because that's what's been working. And that's going to be walk in touchdown. That's Curtis Cuffey. He scored both touchdowns for us so far. Been doing really good. It says he has 1, but I don't know why. They always give the quarterback the touchdown on the pitch plays. That was a 19-play, 10-minute drive. Talk about burning clock. Louisiana is going to have about 5 minutes to respond. We'll see if they can. Defense has been really holding it together, but something tells me they probably will break at this point. They're going to come out in pistol. Another stop. All right, 2nd and 10. It's going to be big hit by Wolfe. This play again. Except they're running inside. He's wide open. Stadium pulse isn't that high. They're not really that into it right now. They're going to run stretch out right. Oh my gosh. Is that going to get stopped? Yes, it will. That was a huge run right there. 54 yards. That's a back-breaking play. And I committed too much to the wrong side. That's kind of on me there. And 2nd down. And that play is going to get stopped. It's going to be 3rd and goal. All right, here's the deal. If we don't get in, they're going to get an easy touchdown. If we don't, that's a good pick play. That's crazy. I haven't seen a pick play in this game yet, but that worked to a T. Man coverage really isn't that good in this game, especially against those slot receiver out routes. I think the slot receiver being off by a little bit messes them up. I don't know. I've just seen man coverage is atrocious in this game. But we're going to get the ball back. We got 2 minutes, 43 seconds. All right, we're going to start this drive with triple out of this set. Going to hand it right off. Giving me 3 yards so far this season, I think. Handing it off to the fullback right down the middle. It's going to put him over 106 yards today on 20 carries. He's been getting the ball a lot. That man is probably hurting right now. 2-minute warning time. Let's try this play. They're going to stay. I'm still getting used to the fact that it's backwards right now for option. In the other Madden games, you'd have to hold A to give it off. This game, you have to hold A to keep it. But Quick's going to be wide open down the middle. Nice first down. Time. And that's correct. Here we go. First down. That's fullback again, right down the middle. Let's see what we got. We've been running this play a couple times. It's been all right. Probably going to throw it out to the running back here. Yep, he's wide open. That's going to put us in field goal range. They got to start calling timeouts for Louisiana. This might be ball game. If we can get them to no timeouts left, we'll be just fine. We just got to make sure we get close, and we got to make sure we're in the middle of the field. It's going to be a good play by Mahler. It's going to be huge, getting us in the 10-yard line. It's going to be their second timeout. They got one left after this. Going to go weak back dive out to Quick on the other side, trying to center out the ball a little bit. And then I'm going to go the other way on the next play. Gonna hand it off to the fullback here. It really doesn't matter if we score or not on this play. I just need short yards right here. Keep it in the middle of the field. It's going to push us down to the 1. 4th and goal. Here comes the kicker. It's an 18-yard field goal, old NFL extra point. We made both our extra points, so this should be very, very easy. Gonna wait till it goes down to about 2 seconds. Gonna call our last timeout. Let's kick this field goal. Let's win our first game. Here we go. Kick is up, right down the middle, and that's game. Gonna be our first win for the Missoula Grizzlies, Montana Grizzlies. Nail biter there. I didn't know if we would be able to win a game all season, but we did it in week 3. Hats off to our fullback. Hats off to our running backs. But defense was really the one that got it done. They only allowed 7 points. Stressful game. Really stressful. Down to the wire. But gives me confidence going forward that we can win again. Jamie Lang's going to be player of the game with his 85 yards and a touchdown. Not really convincing stats or anything, but we got it done. We had a really good day on offense. 255 yards on the ground. 59 rush attempts is crazy, though. Outside of that, we turned the ball over twice. That's on us. But player stats, passing wasn't very good, honestly. Running the ball, pretty good. Honestly, Cuffy had a really good day. 120 yards, touchdown. Lang didn't have 84 yards. It's more like they all had about 50. Receiving, Mahler was pretty good out of the backfield today. But it's going to be Waterfield and McClellan who made a lot of pancakes. And then defensively, not as big of stats as last time. We had those 2 sacks from Womack and Red, interception from Dunbar, 2 tackles for loss, couple pass deflections. Outside of that, nothing really crazy. Recruiting stays the same. Still looking at Heaps and Coronado and Frost. There's some other guys that I'm adding points to, but those are the 3 guys I'm really focusing on. There might be some guys later on in the season, but we'll see. I mean, no one really wants to go here right now. I'm hoping that if we do well during the season, we'll get a lot of transfers, but this is just me going through my recruiting right now. Nothing too drastic. If we can get those 2 guys, I'll be really happy. Looks good so far, but not that much interest. But if you made it this far, I appreciate you. Got to see our first win. Gonna go into our next week, but I'll see you when we get there. Peace.